Good afternoon everyone. Today we are going to discuss the topic of grade 9 biology, monocot and dicot plant differences. So if we talk about on the basis of embryo or the cotyledons of a seed, monocots have only one cotyledon and dicots have two cotyledons. Di means two, cot means cotyledon. So dicots have two cotyledons. And if we discuss about the leaf venation, in the case of monocots, venation of a leaf is parallel. Leaves is parallel, and in the case of dicots it is reticulate venation, that is net-like. Thirdly, on the basis of a stem, in the case of monocot, vascular bundles are arranged like as shown in the picture. They are complexly arranged. Means the vascular bundles, that is xylem and phloem, are arranged in a complex way. Xylem, vascular bundle, helps in transport of water and phloem in the transport of food. And in the dicot they are arranged in a ring. You can see in the picture carefully, vascular bundles are arranged in a ring pattern. Next is on the basis of a root system. Talk about a root system. In the monocots the roots are fibrous roots, and in the dicots they are tap roots. Okay. Now in the case of monocots, most of the floral parts, that is petals, sepals, or that are internal organs, that is stamen or pistil, that is reproductive organs, they are in the multiple of 3. Means they are 3, 6 and 12, then we can say 9 or 15, means they are multiple of 3. Next is, and in the case of dicot, usually floral parts are multiples of 4 or 5, means 4, 16, 8, so like this, multiples of 4 or 5, 10, 15. So in the dicots they are multiples of 5. Okay. So in this way, these we can differentiate among dicot or monocot even from the flowers. If the flower are having 5 petals or 10 petals, we can say, or 4 petals or 8 petals, means they are usually dicots. Means this is a way how we can identify monocots and dicots. So now we know the differences between monocots and dicots. Let's identify the difference by seeing their leaf. So this is a euphorbia plant. If you see carefully, venation of this plant, leaf, sorry. So this is, one line is in the center, rest are on the sides, and further they are dividing. So this is reticulate venation. So this plant is dicot. This plant is tulsi, or we can say ocimum. So see the leaves of this. Here also one line is in the center, rest are coming from the side. So this venation is which venation? This is called as reticulate venation. So this plant is also dicot plant. Okay, the leaves of which plant are showing reticulate venation, these are dicot plants. Now look here on the leaf of this plant. This is fan palm. So if you see carefully, lines are parallel in this, not like this one. So lines are parallel. This is parallel venation. So this is monocot plant. Clear? So if you see the root of this plant, this is a tap root. So tap root is present in the dicot plants. So this is another identification factor, that this root, this type of a root is a tap root, and it is present only in the dicot plants. So it's a black money plant, it is a dicot, and see the leaves, venation of the leaves also, that is the reticulate venation. So this is another identifying feature whether a plant is monocot or a dicot. So similarly, this is a grass, and see the venation of the leaf of this grass. So if you see it carefully, it is again parallel venation. It is parallel venation. Clear? Means parallel lines are present in the leaf. So if you see roots of this root is not like the root which I have shown you earlier. See carefully. See now, this is adventitious root. This is adventitious root which is present in the monocots. So from the leaf structure as well as from the root, we come to know this is monocot. Similarly, we can identify monocot or dicot from the seeds as well. For example, this is a grain of a wheat. Okay, this is a grain of a wheat. It can't be split into 2 parts. So it is having one cotyledon. So we can say that it is monocot. It is monocot. Similarly, in the case of this gram, we can easily split it into two parts like this. So it is having two cotyledons. It is having two cotyledons. So it is dicot plants. Di means two, cotyledons means these storage organs or the parts of a seed which are storing food. So these are two cotyledons. So means gram belongs to which category of a plant? Monocot or dicot? Dicot. Similarly, wheat is monocot because the seed, or we can say grain, whole grain of a wheat can't be split. So in this way we have identified from the structure of a leaf, means venation of a leaf, from the structure of a root, whether it is a tap root or adventitious root, and from the seed structure, that whether a plant is monocot or dicot. Thank you.